we stretched out our hip flexor, we kind of gave back the right mechanics to our hips to engage the right hip muscles, and we just got our hip flexor activated. And now we need to get into hip extension, right? So if you have a hardwood floor, you can just stand on it, and the leg that's sliding, have a sock on it. The one that's not moving, have it barefoot, because all your pressure is going to be on that foot, and you don't want to slide around. So slider also is an option. That's what I'm going to do. So this is just a furniture mover. Now we're back in IAP land. So super tight here. And you can see that my typical posture is I want to arch my back, so I need to get into a neutral spine to where my back is flatter. I'm flatter all around. IAP is on. I'm digging my foot into this slider or into the floor. And my foot is completely flexed. You can see I'm engaged through my MTP joints. And now, while holding this, you're pushing back. So we're like kind of reconnecting our big toe and hip extensors, our glutes. And we're doing that by maintaining our core stability in a neutral posture. So I'm not letting myself just fall into my arch and go into an anterior pelvic tilt and thinking that I'm getting so much hip extension when really it's just my back arching and my hip rolling forward. So my true hip extension looks more like this. That's it. Otherwise my hip wants to start rolling forward. So that's as far as I'm going to go, and that's completely fine. You do whatever you can do. You might get more than me. And this should actually be a little bit tiring after a while because your pelvis is fighting so hard to stay in a certain position. And you're really pushing through your big toe too, through like your forefoot. And you may even start to feel it in your core, your abs over here, because they're trying so hard to hold you here and not let you just rock forward again. So now you have your hip flexor stretching, you have your pelvic rocking mobility into a posterior pelvic tilt, you have your hip flexor strengthening in a standing position, a loaded position, and now you have hip extension, so you're eccentrically getting that hip flexor going and lengthening while maintaining really good posture.